on his messenger.
What
But
if she says to you, I'll be your peace? I'm not going to bring you anything dunyai, but I can be your peace.
You know what I say to her?
Yeah.
I'll lean into her, not touch her, and say, boo boo, I'm good. My wife already gives me that. I'm mashallah, thank Allah. But I'm content, not complacent. I'm content. So you got to bring something to the team that I ain't already getting. So now, so again, as I saw the comment, free labor, call it what you want. I call it having an asset. And if you're older, you need to market, you need to have leverage. I'm giving you what the leverage can be. You're gonna already give it to your corporate husband. Why not give it to me?
Sorry.
Y'all gotta think. I mean, not you, but I mean, sisters, you gotta think. When you're older and you need leverage, what do you already have that you can add to a man that's already on his vision and can show you that he's on his vision? Not just his words, but his actions are there. You see it. How can you take a little bit off of his plate?
I think the answer to this question is obvious. What can you give her? It's obvious. He's going to take her on, provide for her, and so on and so forth. Yeah,
and I think that's a good question. Although I think that's a good question because I think, and I'll stop with this. I think this points to the element of sisters thinking that polygyny only serves men.
Barakallahu feek. Jazakallahu khair.
Like that, like it's again, a Coach Nasir, I think, could probably speak to this extremely well as well. Like, this is an exchange. Marriage is a lot of things, but for a man of resources and capacity, it's an exchange of resources and time. I'm giving up my time and resources to you. What am I getting in return? Again, marriage is a lot, but that's an element in it. And so, sis, if you're older, if you're a divorcee, acknowledge the Muslim marriage market as it is, and just ask yourself, what assets do I have that I can then help take something off of this man's plate? And that speaks to, I think, what you were alluding to, Mati, is that you can help him with some level of peace by relieving something from his plate.
I got you.
We've got experience. Do you think Brother Nasir is out of pocket? We've got a comment here. First, we promote polygamy as part of the deen to help women who are divorced, widowed, etc. But yet she is told she has to give you something that Allah doesn't require her to. Hypocrisy. SubhanAllah, doesn't this kind of go against marrying for the sake of mercy? Just don't want all brothers to feel as if this is the only reason to marry. What say you, Coach Nasir?
We basically said the same thing. The difference is the lack of maturity with understanding language. See, because he said assets, they instantly thought he's talking about some type of income coming in. They take an asset as being monetarily.
Yeah.
That's the problem right there. You don't understand what an asset is. You know, the asset is up here. Like, I'm the asset. It's not the things we produce, the businesses. No, I'm the asset. Take me anywhere with what I have, and we can help produce this business. Understanding what asset is, all you're asking is, how are we? Like, okay, I want to marry this woman. Here's you watching TV, you watching The Bachelor, Bachelorette, or something retarded, right? It's like, oh, well, what do you bring? I do this.
Did you say something retarded?
This is my favorite. These are her assets. How do we not understand that? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh my God, the hypocrisy. No, you need to bring something. And wherever you get the idea that a marriage can just be something just of mercy, this is marriage. Ooh. All right? You can give sadaqah to anybody, help people in many different ways. But this ain't that. When you talk about marriage, an example from the time of Prophet, people say he only married older women, or divorced women, and all this, and these things, right? He did only marry one virgin in Aisha radiallahu anha. But do you forget about Juwariya radiallahu anha? She was raised in luxury, sitting on golden thrones. Her husband was killed after their marriage. They was married a very short time in the battle against the Prophet. All right. When Aisha radiallahu anha saw her, she knew he was the Prophet's type. She knew it. What did he do? He didn't consult with anybody. He proposed to Juwariya radiallahu anha in front of his wife. So, you know, I got something better for you. She was trying to negotiate for the release of her tribe and her father and all this type of stuff, right? He said, I will marry you. That would be even better. All right. And Aisha already said there was not a woman who had got more barakah than her. She freed her people and everything through this marriage. So he didn't take into account, oh, how would my wife feel for me to propose to another woman in front of her? This is our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Juwaria, she was 20 years old, young. Prophet sallallahu was in his 50s at the time. So let's learn the seerah before we start talking crazy about stuff and assuming things about ummahatul mu'minin, who are our mothers. Very important to understand. So knowing that, having your preferences and things that you like and you desire and what's expected, like I said, you need to tick these boxes and being picky and those are the assets that they bring to the team. If she could bring you peace of mind and comfort and help you further your vision, that's what I'm talking about. Anything less is unacceptable.